As you know, the Charlotte apartment market is flooded. So if you want to avoid having anxiety or having a stressful apartment search, you need to learn the difference between a high value item and a deal breaker. Let me break it down. So I tell my clients that a high value item is something that they really want, top of the list, would love to have. A deal breaker, on the other hand, affects the way you live your life. Let me use a personal example. When I was searching for an apartment, I needed a 24-hour gym. Why? Because I have a poor sleep quality. I know, working on it. But when I would wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I would just go to the gym, get my workout in for the day, come home, shower, get back in the bed, and then I would sleep a little later until I had to go to work. That 24-hour gym affected the way I live my life, so it was a deal breaker for me. And even if you don't feel like your deal breaker is not that deep, if you walk into your apartment every day and seeing carpet makes you cringe, we need to find you a place with no carpet. You don't need to be walking into your home, into your sanctuary, and cringing every single day. Or if you're huffing and puffing and cussing up a flight of stairs every single day, we're going to find you a building with an elevator, okay? You don't need to be miserable every single time you come home and have to walk those flight of stairs. That is a deal breaker for you. So in summary, the item itself actually doesn't really matter. It could be high value or deal breaker. It only matters how that particular item affects the way you want to live. All right. If it affects the way you want to live, we're going to call it a deal breaker. You need to filter out the market through your deal breakers and then look at that list and look at your high value items to determine who's going to get your leads, who's going to get your money. Hopefully you found this helpful. Feel free to like, share, follow. And if you want me to do all that for you, I'd be happy to take it off your plate. But otherwise, save yourself some anxiety and your stress. Search by deal breakers, filter by high value items. Peace.